Hey, Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with jazzWealth, and today I want to talk about contributing to your IRA or your Roth IRA and what sort of differences they make depending on how you contribute. Now, we're going to start with someone that's very young that has 30 years until they retire, and we're going to weigh the contributions between putting in a set amount per month or putting a smaller weekly contribution into your IRA. Now at jazzWealth, we have no minimums, so you can really start with as little as you like and contribute as little as you like, but of course you want to contribute as much as you can. We just don't want to strain yourself financially while you're younger. So let's start with this first example. Let's say somebody only can put in $25 a week. That's all they can do. Now let's assume that you start with $1,000. Just to make the math simple, we're going to say $1,000 in your IRA, Roth IRA, whatever, and we're going to put in $25 a week. Well, if we take that out for 30 years and we assume that we have a 7% return, which is the average market return going way back since before any of us were born, that works out to be $140,000 by the time you retire. Now, that may not seem like a lot, maybe seems like a whole lot to you, I don't know. But with $25 a week, you're at $140,000. Now, let's go back a step and say, rather than doing a weekly contribution, you decide that you're going to do $100 a month. Well, actually, if you started with $1,000 and put $100 a month in, at the end of the 30 years, you only have $128,000. See, that $25 a week sounds like a smaller number, but it actually adds up to an extra $100 a year. Now, that depends on where you're at. Like, how do you want to contribute to your IRA? We have a lot of clients, surprisingly, that do the weekly contributions, and they just do really small amounts, $25, $35, $40, whatever, because as the week goes by, you might not miss the $25. But at the end of the month, if we're saying, hey, you need to put $100 into your IRA, that might be a little tougher. So in this case, by actually putting $25 in a week, you end up with more than if you put $100 a month. Now let's take it a step further. Let's say that in the first year that you open your IRA, Roth IRA, whatever, you max it out. So right now you could put $5,500 in there, assuming you're younger. And let's say that you did that. Over the course of the year, you put in the $5,500. You found the money, maybe you had it from an old 401k, whatever it is, you have $5,500. Well, if you did $25 a month from there, just by contributing the max amount in year one, you now have $30,000 in your IRA at the end of 30 years when you retire. So now you're looking at $170,000 only because you put in $5,500 in the first year. So these little numbers, $25 a week, really add up. Now, of course, you probably would do something like $25 a week and then occasionally throw in an extra $100 or something like that, which would set you up even better. Well, that's just one way you can do it. We find that's pretty unique that a lot of our customers want to do weekly contributions. We have no minimums at jazzWealth, so you could put as little as you like in to get started. Of course, we're going to push you to make sure that you're headed towards the right goals. If you'd like to get started, go to jazzwealth.com. You can click Invest Now. That'll take you through our application process with us and Folio. We work with them as our brokerage firm. If you just have more questions, you want to chat, click Chat with Jazz on our homepage there, and that'll send you to a little questionnaire thing that you can either send, hey, I'd like to speak with you, or I'd like to just send a quick email and get a couple questions answered. Either way, I hope you'll consider us at jazzWealth. We're trying to do things differently here, and so far, so good. I hope to talk to you soon.